Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about, leadership from the blue and the reds, from the Democrats and the Republicans that we're now lacking. And this is my advice to both parties on how to lead. All right, so first of all, why do I need to be giving advice to Democrats and Republicans on how to lead this nation culturally? And this is not to the president. This is not to the head of the DNC or the RNC. This is the both party leadership structures, right? Saying as a party, you need to lead this country culturally. You need to give us some cultural perspective and some cultural guidance and some cultural leadership, right? And right now, we're not getting it, right? Now, where are we falling short? Where are we seeing this issue, right? Well, right now, where we're really seeing this issue is specifically in where are we seeing this overall issue of a lack of leadership? Well, it's in what's going to happen next with COVID. So right now, a lot of people are frightened. They're not really sure what's coming next, and I was having a conversation with a friend, and we were talking about a train station, right? And, the guy goes, well, the parking there, you can never get parking, right? I was like, well, you can get parking. And he's like, no, you can never get parking there. And I'm like, COVID, buddy. And he's like, yeah, I forgot about that. Like, it changes the structure of everything. Yes, it does, right? Like, because now less people are traveling, right? And so the question, so every single conversation you have, you're like, oh, well, that was old world, here's new world, right? And one of the things that freaking people out is they don't know where this is all going to land, right? They don't know, is this going to be 12 months? Is this going to be 12 months, 6 months, another 6 months of this crap, another 12 months, another 18 months? When we go back, what's going to be the shape of the new world? Is everything going to be 75% the same with 25% changes? And what are those changes, right? Well, this is where the Republicans and the Democrats can come in, right? And they can put a stake in the ground and saying, hey, this is going to be 6 months from now. We have, we already have people talking about vaccines already. We could be seeing a vaccine, released before the end of November, at the beginning of November, right? So 6 months from now, vaccine will be in place, and we could start, and we're going to start putting everything together. And 12 months from now, we're going to go back to regular life, and it's going to be 75-25. 75% of your life is going to be normal. You're going to be able to go back to the movies. You're going to be able to go back and eat wherever you want at restaurants. You're not going to have to wear a mask 12 months from now. But you're never going to hug anybody in public again. You're never going to shake hands again. And guess what? We're going to take, from now on, when you go to the movies, never again will you sit next to a stranger, right? You can only sit next to people, and, we'll remap the entire structure of how seating is done, right? And they could start for every single thing in life. They could start, this is the way it's going to be. This is the way it's going to be. This is the way it's going to be, right? And I hear you're like, well, Scott, how can they promise that? Well, guess what? That's what politics is, right? Promising a forward-thinking vision of the world, right? And then you put the stakes in the ground, and then you live with the consequence, right? So 12 months from now, if we're all still wearing masks and nobody's going to the movies, people go, hey, you Democrats who told us it was going to be 75% the same and 25% different, and here's the 25% different, right? They're going to go, hey, but you know what? We only got to 65% different, and it's 35%, we only got 65% the same, and it's 35% different, and you know what? Why am I acting like I'm angry? Pretty good. Not bad. Thanks for trying. You didn't hit the mark, right? But you got pretty darn close. As opposed to the terrified state everyone is in right now, where like, I don't know what it's going to be like 6 months from now, 12 months from now, 18 months now, because no single party has a single vision that they are driving for to make a reality. You know how you make reality? You state it and then you make it, right? That's what the Republican Party should be doing right. That's what the Democrat Party should be doing right now, right? State it and make it. Drive toward the goal, right? That's how reality is shaped, right? And you fail or you succeed and you live with the consequence. But right now, because they're too frightened to state it and make it, right? Everybody's terrified. Nobody knows how to plan for anything, right? And I'll tell you right now, I'll fall in line with I don't really care if it's Republican or Democrats. right? If there's a party who's willing to state it and make it and shape reality to their will, I'm in. I'm down for that, right? Bet. That's a go. All that's my opinion. Do you think that's the right path? State it, make it. Doesn't matter what party does it. I'll follow in line because I want to know, right? I want a vision that's been stated and we can drive toward the goal. Right now, we got no goals, we got no answers, and we got no solace. We got no peace. We got no tranquility. Let's get back to it. Oh, that's my opinion. That's what I think. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Please consider liking and subscribing. Have a wonderful millennium.